love your house.
Oh, thank you. If you look over there, it's an absolute mess.
That's what I've got. Yeah.
I got to start off by saying I thought the film was brilliant. It was brilliant.
Thank you.
But in addition to that, it was wildly entertaining. And
I hope so.
yeah, but you know what I love though? You don't play favorites. What the film does do is it makes you think. So I am just curious for you as the filmmaker, what did you set out to say?
You know, the trick of the film is to try and give you an entertaining movie that you believe is maybe a different movie than the one you're actually watching, sort of a portrait mode that maybe at a certain point you flip the camera and now it's landscape mode. And to get people to, for a moment, just consider the system, not just the outcomes. The difference between like weather and climate. You know, I spent a lot of time on The Daily Show just doing the weather. You know, it's raining today, it's sunny today, it's this and that. This is sort of an attempt to look at the larger forces of the system and why it is that we get such corrupted outcomes.
And you do it in a way with an ending. We won't give it away, but I'm just saying nobody's going to see it coming. And that's the brilliance of you right there. One thing I was drawn to in particular is how Steve Carell's character, he knows from this impromptu speech that this guy, he's going to make a great candidate, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm just curious for you, back on the days of The Daily Show, what was your litmus test for knowing if a correspondent was going to be great, such as Steve Carell or your successor, Trevor Noah?
You know, I mean, Trevor, I watched 2 minutes of his stand-up tape. We were in a room. This was 2 or 3 years before we got a hold of him, or no, maybe 2 years. But I watched 2 minutes of it and I was like, that guy can take over for me right now.
Wow.
You could just tell he's just such an interesting, funny and insightful performer. But in general, it was pretty quick. It was kind of a reptilian response.
I do have to say, because I know I don't have that much time with you. So I put up on social media that I would be talking to you, and I got bombarded by people saying, could you please ask him these 3 questions?
Sure.
1, how is the farm? 2, any desire to ever come back to TV? And 3, would he ever consider running for office?
The farm is good. Needs a little bit more weeding than perhaps we thought it might. So that's interesting. I would always consider, you know, I feel like I had completed everything I could do on The Daily Show, but hopefully didn't complete everything I can do in this business. So yeah, I'm always thinking of other ideas and things to do. And I love just that my life now, you know, when I was on the show, I felt like I was looking at the world through kind of a paper towel roll. Mm-hmm. And now to see it a little bit wider feels more exciting, but it doesn't mean that I don't want to put things out, content, you know, the movie and some other things. And no, to the final question.
No, really? A definite no?
I don't think I'd have the patience for that.
Because Bloomberg once told me no to that question too.
Did he really?
Yeah. 10 years ago at the Tribeca Film Festival.
Maybe I will spend $1 billion on my ad campaign.
I would say just give us each $1 million. We'll be good.
All right, there we go. Done.
Okay. Such a pleasure to talk to you. I love the film. I love every minute of it. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye-bye.